Hi everyone, Matt Watson here from CarWow. So I've got an arse drag race for you today. RS, arse. Yeah, I've got 3 Audi RS cars. They've got the 3 different Audi RS engines in them. I'm in the Audi RS4, so it's got the 2.9 litre twin turbo V6 with 450 horsepower and 600 newton meters of torque. The RSQ8 has the 4 litre twin turbo V8 with 600 horsepower and 800 newton meters of torque. Then the RSQ3 has the 2.5 litre 5-cylinder turbo with 400 horsepower and 480 newton meters of torque. This RS4 and the RSQ8 have the same 8-speed automatic gearbox. The RSQ3, however, has a 7-speed dual clutch gearbox. They've all got sort of launch control. Difference in weights though. The lightest car is the RSQ3, 1700 kilos. Then this one at 1750 kilos. Then that thing is 2300 kilos. The big old beast that could affect how it performs. It's the most expensive as well. £104,000. This is next most expensive, £65,000, and then the RSQ3 is reasonable, sort of, at £53,000. Before we get on with the race, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on so you're alerted when we make a new upload. Also, do you like my t-shirt? Life's a drag. We'd like one. Click on the pop-out banner up there to order one from our merch store. Oh, also, follow us on Instagram at CarWow Cars. Right, that's enough of that. Let's get on with the race, shall we? Now, before we race, we've got to do the obligatory sound check. So let's have a listen to this V6. Yeah, classic Audi, soft limiter at 4,000 RPM. That's enough of that. Let's hop over to the RSQ8 and see how that does. Got Joe Achilles in there, my old mate. He's driving that car. In fact, if you want to check out Joe's channel, click on the pop-out banner up there. Go check his channel out. He does lots of stuff on BMWs and now Audis as well. Anyway, Joe, let's have a listen to your motor. Mate, are you revving it? You can talk to me on the radio if you'd like to.
Yeah, I am revving it, Matt, but unfortunately it's got a soft limiter at just below 4,000 RPM, so we're not really getting too many fireworks going on.
I've got a soft one as well. It's just the same. Let's have a listen to the RSQ3. Is that any better? I literally can't hear anything. Can you hear anything? These are supposed to be performance cars. Why can't we rev them and listen to them when we're stationary? Audi! Stop this nonsense. Right, that was pointless. Let's just get on with the bloody race, shall we?
3, 2, 1.
Yes, boy!
Oh, it bogged down a bit.
Oh, come on! This thing launches so well. Is that Q8 coming now?
Here we go.
It's coming, but it's not going to do it. Oh! It's not going to do it. Yeah. First things first, RSQ3. You know we were supposed to be drag racing, right?
Yeah, I did, but, you know, I feel a bit outclassed in this company. Thanks for having me along, though.
It didn't even look like you launched it properly.
I was level pegging with the RSQ8 for all of about 3 feet, but, yeah, after that, it all fell apart.
Joe, how did you do?
Mate, it was kind of how I predicted it in my head.
Your RS4 went off the line like a rocket.
This thing bogged down off the line, a bit slip, and then it was all about trying to catch up to you.
Do you reckon if I gave you another chance, you could actually beat me?
I reckon if I was allowed to turn off traction control,
It would be quicker, because that's where I could feel the bog down. It was just the systems were saying no.
What do you mean allowed? Of course you can turn off traction control. We're on a blooming runway. What's the matter with you, man? Turn it off.
understood. Traction control is going off.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we got a better start. Did he?
Bogged down again.
He's full of that, is that Joe, isn't he? Is it worse? Joe, I think you better leave the traction control on next time.
Exactly the same thing happened. It squatted, the power went to the rear wheels, they slipped, and then it just killed the power. But everything's off.
Everything is never fully off, not in an Audi. They've always got their eye on you somehow.
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Audi RS4 did the standing quarter mile in 12.1 seconds. The RSQ8 took 12.2 seconds and the RSQ3 took 13.2 seconds. That's actually 0.3 of a second slower than we've had out of that exact car before. However, the latest 5-cylinder Audis don't seem to launch as hard as the older versions. It's as though their gearboxes try to protect themselves by sometimes launching less aggressively. Oh well.
Okay, now we're going to have a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. The cars are in comfort mode, automatic mode for the gearboxes. 3, 2, 1, go! Kick down, come on. Oh.
See you later.
Oh, he's beating me. He's too busy enjoying the noise.
That was interesting. Massive delay on the gearbox sorting itself out. It was just a little bit quicker, it seemed, than your car.
Same gearbox though, isn't it, really? The only one that has a different gearbox is the RSQ3. What was the kickdown like in that?
Well, it didn't feel like it was that much faster than in your cars, really, but then it was a foregone conclusion, wasn't it, as soon as we got going?
Yeah, I know. It seems silly that it's in here, but really, just wanted to see the difference between the 3 RS engines, and you can see the difference is quite blooming clear. We're going to do another rolling race from 50 miles an hour, but this time in sports mode and in manual mode for the gearbox locked in third. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this picks up sweet. Oh, this is close.
Oh, there's nothing.
Come on, little car. It's not that little, but it's little compared to that. It's finally coming past.
That's 130 miles an hour. I'm using common sense and slowing down.
Oh. He was just coming past, but he bottled it. He had plenty of braking room. This seemed to take off a bit better than the RSQ8, Joe.
Yeah, I agree. And there was just nothing between us. Like, I couldn't see if you were an inch ahead or behind that whole race.
I actually think you were going to come past, but you hit the brakes before me. I could tell you were worried about going off the end of the runway again, even though you had plenty of room.
But I think you were about to come past, so I'd say your car definitely won the rolling race.
How did yours respond, RSQ3?
I only managed to hang on to you guys for maybe a couple of seconds. You were just gone.
Okay then, let's do the final challenge. Finally then, we're going to do the brake test from 70 miles an hour when we hit the line. Full emergency stop.
Oh, yes!
I know you're celebrating, Joe.
But you didn't beat the RSQ, so look to your right.
Oh.
You know what? I didn't even consider looking over my right shoulder. Damn.
I could just see you partying in your car. I don't know why you're so happy. Yay, I came second. Awesome me. It did well though. It's like 2.3 tons. It's 500 kilos heavier than these other two.
Yeah, but have you seen the size of the brakes on this thing? I mean, they're bigger than most sports cars' wheels. They are absolutely massive, and I was too busy looking at you in your car. Well, fair play to the little RSQ3.
That was interesting. So it's basically one each, isn't it? This won the drag. You won the rolling races.
See you later.
And the RSQ3 won the brake test. I enjoyed that video. It was pretty good fun. I'll tell you what, when it comes to value, I think this is the best value performance car that Audi does. It's brilliant. 65 grand for one of these. When you think how much quicker it is than the RSQ3, and yet it's not really that much slower than the RSQ8 in the rolling race, and it beat in the drag race. I think this is a brilliant car, but there's some great savings on all of these on Carway, and if you click on the pop-out banner up there, you can go check them out, because I've actually found an amazing deal on one of these cars just for you guys. I'm not going to tell you which car it's on, nor how much it is, but it is really quite interesting. So go click on that banner and you can see exactly what it is. Now, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon. Also, check out Joe's channel. There's lots of good stuff on there as well. And of course, if you check the carousel underneath the video, go get yourself one of these. Life is a drag, but in a good way. Thanks for watching. It's interesting that this only has 50 more horsepower though than that RSQ3, but it feels like it's got way, way more. I'll just talk to myself. Right, let's do the next challenge. Don't know what bother.
Normally, you know, ask one of us directly a question. Otherwise, if we answer out of turn, then we get in trouble because Matt Watson is the boss.
Oh yeah, silly me.